I just wanted to do a video about boxing. You see, the goal of going into a fight is to win. Now, when it comes to boxing, you have offense and you have defense. And different fighters use a different amount of offense and defense. And I did a video yesterday about the Manny Pacquiao versus Shane Mosley. Now, when it comes to fighting, you're supposed to try to win. Trying to survive is not boxing. If you're going to go into the ring and just run and block punches, that's not boxing. And that's exactly what Shane Mosley did last night from the 3rd round on up to the 12th. He was just running, being very defensive, wasn't using much offense at all. You know, throwing one punch at a time, backing up, one punch at a time, backing up, just running. And I know there's a lot of people that are mad that Shane Mosley's getting a lot of hate, but let's be real. He fought like crap last night. I mean, there's no excuses for that. He just fought bad. And I've never seen him fight like that before. Now, I know when you're a fighter and you get knocked down and you get hurt, yeah, try to clinch, you know, and do what you can to survive until you recover. But once you recover, you're supposed to start fighting back. But when you just run for the remainder of the fight, that's not fair to the fans who pay good money to see that fight. Now, if you look now, they got a lot of people that don't really like Mayweather, but at least he fights. Yeah, he's a defensive fighter, but he throws punches. He does what he has to do to win. But he's not fighting to survive. Now, like Joshua Clottey and the way Shane Mosley fought last night, that is fighting to survive. That's when you come in and don't even try to win. You just try to make it to the end of the fight. When you do stuff like that, that's not boxing. That's not boxing at all. And I'm not going to put this guy on blast, but there's a guy that, you know, he has a YouTube account. I'm not going to say his name, but I think this dude's in denial because, you know, he's a Mosley fan, and he actually thought Mosley did a good job last night. And I'm like, man, what fight were you watching? He actually thought the fight was competitive, and that doesn't make sense to me. I mean, realistically, the only round that Shane Mosley might have won last night was the 1st round. And that's just because Pacquiao was trying to feel him out in the 1st round, trying to see what he was going to do. Pacquiao always starts off slow in the 1st round, and then from the 2nd round on up, he picks it up. So the 1st round is probably the only round I would have gave to Shane Mosley. I do not see any other rounds I could have gave to Mosley. He wasn't throwing enough punches. And like I said, Mosley disappointed me last night. I knew Pacquiao was going to win, but I thought Mosley was going to come to fight. And he did not do that last night, and, you know, he lost a lot of respect from me as a fan because I've been watching him for years. The first time I seen him fight was against Philip Holliday, which was in the lightweight division, I think. And I've seen pretty much all of Shane Mosley's, well, most of Mosley's welterweight fights and junior middleweight fights. So it was pretty sad to see him just running last night, which was just horrible. Now, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Mayweather, but at least he does fight. He is a defensive fighter, but at least he throws punches. That crap we saw last night with Mosley, that was a disgrace. And that's all I got to say about that.